Naglabas po kamakailan ng pahayag si Pangulong Marcos Jr. at sinasabi niya na ang nangyari noong June 17 doon sa Ayungin Shoal, sa disputed area ng South China Sea ay isang illegal and deliberate actions of the Chinese government. At ito ay inilabas ng Presidential Communications Office. Matapos po na magkaroon ng salusalungat at bangga-banggaan ng posisyon nila Tariela, ng tagapagsalita ng Coast Guard at maingay na as if siya ang Department of Foreign Affairs Secretary natin tungkol sa South China Sea. At nagbanggaan ito sa posisyon ni Executive Secretary Bersamin at ganon din po sa posisyon ni Defense Secretary Gilbert Teodoro. What's your take na it took Marcos Jr. more than 10 days, 12 days na mag-speak up on this very sensitive and seriously alarming situation sa pagitan ng China at ng Pilipinas dyan sa South China Sea?
Oo, ang ano ko dyan, ang reaction ko kasi, initially dapat, ang gobyerno natin, like any other government, no, dapat kasi, before sila magsalita, especially on a critical issue like the South China Sea, na itong ang nangyari last June 17 is an escalation of tension. Escalation of tension yan, that is a confrontation, pero low-key, kasi wala namang nangyaring bakbakan talaga in terms of military arms, bullets or something. Hindi naman naging ganun, salamat sa Diyos. Pero when it comes to this kind of issues, ang gobyerno natin kasi dapat, before they even speak, kahit sino sa kanila, Gibo, si Tariela, whoever na part ng gobyerno, before they even open their mouth, ang kanilang dapat gawin is mag-usap muna sila. Paano ba nila tinitignan ang nangyari, let us say, sa June 17? Ano ang posisyon ng gobyerno at paano mo ilalatag yan sa publiko at paano mo i-explain? Hindi yung tipong ang dami na nagsabi, salu-salungat na yung mga statement, Executive Secretary Bersamin, may sinabing iba, Gibo, kinontradict totally, si Bersamin, andyan ang isang Amerikano who's also trying to influence the current, the pronouncement and statement and the, stand of the current administration, si Powell, at so ang gulo-gulo, and it really, ang signal kasi dyan at ang picture na napipaint dyan, walang malinaw talaga na stand and approach sa South China Sea at walang malinaw na matibay na stand kung paano mo tinitignan ang mga ganitong issue. It took him what? How many days? 10 days?
12 days na halos na, Ma'am Ana.
Oo. O 12 days before he came up with what? A very solid statement. At ang latest kong nakita ngayong araw na to, kanina lang, few minutes back, ang sinasabi niya, yung nangyari dyan, it was not an armed attack. Yun ang sabi ni PBBM. It is a deliberate, it's a deliberate reprimandation or on the part of the Chinese na hindi matuloy ang supply mission. Ang tanong kasi dyan, bakit nga ba pinigil ng mga Chinese Coast Guard ang resupply quote-unquote mission na yan? When in fact, if you really look at on our side, during the time of Admiral Carlos, mga 20 to 21 successful resupply mission ang nagawa. And out of the blue, you have this. Bakit nga ba? Kasi nga, ang contention ng mga Chinese, you're delivering construction materials na hindi nga nila i-allow kahit ano pang mangyari. Yun eh.
Tama. So
ngayon you come up with a statement na late na. But you already sent very conflicting signals not only to the Filipino public but even to the international community. Na ang international community at even nga may nabasa ako mga commentary coming from different international relation experts and geopolitical experts coming from different nationality, even from the Chinese. Sinasabi nila, parang magulo daw ang gobyerno ng Pilipinas ngayon. Wala daw solid stand at iba yung sinasabi. Even may commentary pa nga na even PBBM daw, nagbabago-bago ang sinasabi. Kasi look, ngayon ang sinabi niya, it's not an armed attack, it's a deliberate reprimand ng Chinese part na hindi matuloy ang resupply mission. Pero prior to that, may mga statement din siya. Nung nandun siya, nag-visit siya sa ating tropa sa Northern Luzon, na sinasabi niya, it's an illegal and it's a very strong force against the Chinese exerted on the Philippines and parang, sandali muna, ito yung statement mo, ito na naman yung statement mo. Parang, what is it really that you want? And what is really your stand? Because you have to be consistent. Alam mo, yun yung problema ng Pilipinas under his government. Napaka-inconsistent at pabalik-balik, pull and push ang dating ng mga statement and stand on issues, while the other side is very consistent at hindi nagbabago. So kung titignan mo sa optics in terms of how the other countries will perceive us, parang ang unang perception talaga nila, ang gulo. Ang gulo nyo. Wala kayong matibay at hindi kayo define kung ano ba talaga ang stand nyo at approach nyo sa South China Sea, to the point na nag-create ng hula-balo. Bakit? Kasi some people are trying to invoke and pushing the government to invoke the MDT, which is kasi nga walang stand eh. 'Di ba? Naglabas si Bersamin, it was not an armed attack, sabi niya, tas kinontradict naman ni Gibo. Tas at sa katapos-tapusan after 12 days, yun pa rin naman ang sasabihin ni PBBM na it was not an armed attack but a strong opposition or reprimandation on the part of the Chinese na ma-block ang resupply mission. Ang dami nang nangyari 'di ba? Parang Lord, parang ano ba? Kailan ba tayo magkakaroon ng mas consistent, mas reliable na stand? You know what? This kind of the inconsistency on the part of the Filipino public, nawawalan ng trust. Ito yung backlash nito sa Marcos administration. Lalo unti-unting nawawalan ng trust at reliability ang current administration as far as the Filipino public is concerned.
Ayun.
Kasi hindi ka nga malinaw kung ano ba talaga at pabago-bago statement mo, push and pull ka, ito sasabihin mo, babawiin mo, ito na naman sasabihin mo. It really paint an image of the current administration na either mayroon silang mga disagreement sa loob or may power struggle din sa loob kung sino ang papakinggan ng presidente, si Gibo ba or si Bersamin. So parang ano ba? But at the end of the day, you have a president and the president has to be clear on ano ang statement niya, or else wala tayong leader. Parang nabasa mo yung article ni Bobby Tiglao
Yes,
lately.
leaderless nation.
Oo, sabi niya a leaderless nation. Ganun talaga ang nangyayari kasi wala nagkagulo-gulo, even yung sarili niyang kabinete nagbabanggaan sa statement. So ibig sabihin, you don't have a command and you don't have a strong command over your people. Kasi halimbawa, kapag ako ito lang sasabihin ko, shut up everyone, ito yung position. Tapos, wag na kayo magsalita. Okay? Kaya mo namang sabihin yan kasi subordinates mo lahat yan Diba? Pero ang dami, ang gulo-gulo. Even someone like Tarela is also in the scene na, hello, napaka-subordinate mo, diba? Parang, sandali, shut up ka muna, no? Hindi naman ikaw ang DFA, at saka hindi naman ikaw presidente, pwede ba?
Ayun.
Dapat gano'n, diba? Yung command, hinahanap natin yung command. Yung command talaga na, sandali, ako ang presidente, ito ang ating stand. Wala nang magsasalita.